guys, good morning and happy Saturday. I hope you had a great week. Thanks so much for tuning into this vlog. I'm Sierra, if you don't know me already, and if you do, hi, welcome back. So I'm parked at a coffee shop right now, gonna grab myself a little Saturday morning coffee. I'm big on the car vlogs because I sometimes feel like sitting in the car is such a peaceful way to, like, I don't know, get away and have a little quiet and like time alone. And it's hilarious to watch people's reactions when they walk by on the sidewalk or on the street and see you in your car talking to yourself. It's a great time. You should try it sometime. Lots of fun. Later, I'm recording an episode of Fingers Crossed, the podcast I do with Christy at 1:30. Check out fingerscrossedpod.com if you haven't checked it out yet. I would love that. And then we're hanging out with some friends tonight. There have been a lot of like updates and developments and new things happening this week. And I just wanted to talk about a few of them, including the first big thing, which is Disney. So Disney announced their reopening day, which is April 30th. And what's crazy is that I remember back in like, I don't know, June or something of last year, they announced their reopening date before, and they announced it to be Disney's birthday of July 17th, but the state of California wouldn't let them reopen, so they had to postpone that. And now the state of California has allowed them to reopen, and so they've set their date. And so I feel a lot more confident this is actually gonna happen. Disney is actually gonna open on April 30th. It's crazy. It's been over a year. And the thing is like, I just don't know if I'm gonna get to go back. I'm trying to not be a pessimist. I really want to be an optimist and be like, you know, yes, they're going to call me back, but with my specific role, again, and I talked about this a little bit last week, like it's harder to integrate certain practices as much with the role that I do as far as like modern COVID safe practices. So it will be challenging, but I know that like the Disney team is super creative and they're coming up with creative ways to integrate all roles with the new COVID guidelines. But the fact is also when you're only opening to 15% capacity, you don't need as many cast members. And they did the huge round of layoffs. I remember I talked about that, and thankfully I was not laid off. I'm so grateful for that. But a lot of people I know and love were laid off, including Jason. As you guys know, I've talked about that before. And I mean, there's lots of talk about people saying, oh, they want to bring back the old cast members, but like, we don't even know how many of the furloughed cast members they're going to bring back. So they first have to bring back, you know, furloughed cast members, and I think they would first have to offer the job to every furloughed cast member first, and then they could start hiring back people who were let go. It's so complicated. And, you know, people keep asking me, are you going to go back? When are you going to go back? I'm so happy you're going back. And I don't know. I know that there are already people who are getting their call. And I remember before when I talked about the call, it was like the call to get laid off, this is a much more positive call. So that you were waiting around not wanting to get the call. And now cast members who are furloughed are sitting around and waiting to get the call because we want to go back. And it's more complicated now too because I have another job, and granted my job is part-time, my new job that I'm doing, my hosting job for the tech company, and I love it. And I will talk about that a little bit more in a little bit just to give you guys an update. But I don't want to have to lose that job because I love it and I don't plan on leaving at all. But I also like want to be able to go back to Disney. But as you guys know, before, when things were normal, before COVID, I was working at Disney maybe once or twice a week, and pretty much just on Saturdays or Sundays, and that had been the schedule I'd had since the beginning of when I worked there. And I don't know if that's going to change if I do get a call back, if because there are so many less employees now, if they're going to want the ones they have to work more hours. I just don't know. I mean, I can sit here and speculate all day long. I've just been getting a lot of questions, and I know you guys love Disney and love all the Disney updates, so I just wanted to kind of talk about what's going on. And essentially, like, there's this meme of what's his name, Steve Martin in the Pink Panther, and he's like, let me catch you up to speed and tell you what we know, and then he goes, we know nothing. And that's pretty much where I'm at right now, is I know nothing. I haven't been called back yet. I don't think a lot of people in my department have yet. I know there have been a few that have been called back for the Taste of Disney or Touch of Disney. What is it? Is it Touch or Taste? Whichever sense it is, the something of Disney. Some of them have been called back. But I don't know of anyone yet in my department for the regular Disneyland opening, I mean. But I know that I think I've been hearing some other roles have been getting called back, but again, I just don't know. It's who knows? I'm excited to see what happens. I'm just gonna keep taking it day by day, see what happens, and do my best to stay positive. And I also very much have the perspective right now, I mean, maybe it's just because I'm so fortunate to have gotten a job that I really like, is that what happens, and that like what's gonna happen is what's meant to be. I was going through a really hard time at the beginning of this year, as you guys know, just like not knowing what my direction was, where I was going, feeling very stuck, dealing with some, you know, mental health struggles. And I'm definitely in so much of a better place now, and I don't feel like that good place is contingent on Disney. And that's not to say that I don't love Disney, and I'm not so excited if they choose to offer me my job back and call me back from furlough. You know, I wouldn't be so happy, but I don't feel like my mental health or like my well-being or my place in this world is defined upon that or not. And if they don't, that's okay, and I'm gonna continue to move on with my life and keep working at my new job and grow there and grow in that entertainment field, and I'm excited about it. I feel like very proud to share that like mentally and emotionally, I'm in a very good place as far as what happens. I'm very just sort of what will be, will be. Que sera, sera, right? I know this is a lot of car chat and I need to go get my coffee. I'm really excited for it. I'm gonna get like probably an oat milk vanilla hot latte. Or should I do iced? I don't know. It's not like super cold. It's like 57, 60-ish right now, which is like kind of chilly, but it's gray outside. But I also really like iced coffee. I don't know. I can't decide. I'll decide in a minute. So I'm gonna go run inside and grab my coffee right now. The coffee shop I'm at is Priscilla's Gourmet Coffee House. I'll show you if you'd like to see it. I'm sitting in my car right now so you can see. This is Priscilla's. Ignore my dirty windshield. It's a super cute little coffee shop in Toluca Lake in LA. And you always see celebrities there, which is funny. It's a big little celebrity spot, which is why I'm going there. Just kidding. I will update you guys on some more updates in this week, including how my job is going, an update there, and also I have a really big audition that came out of nowhere, and I'm gonna tell you guys about that, so stay tuned. Alright, I'm back in the studio. As you know, I am every weekend. I had a very nice coffee. Danny actually met me, my old roommate Danny. You guys know her. Met up with her at the coffee shop, and we talked for like an hour and a half, went for a little walk. It was super nice, great to catch up. Now I'm back in my little studio, you know, my podcast studio office that you know so well, and I'm going to be recording an episode with Christy for the podcast, so about to start that. She sent me a link, so I'm gonna go click on that and we can start recording. Guys, my package from Hollister just arrived in the mail. I know Hollister had like a weird rap of like just having weird clothes that just have the little bird on them, but I honestly feel like their stuff has gotten so much cuter. So this is my little package. I've been shopping there a lot in the last year or so. I'm trying to show you what I got. Not sponsored, just for fun. I ordered 2 sets of face masks. This one is, and everything was crazy on sale. So any of these prices you see, I did not pay full price for these. So I got this little green flowers one and a black flowers one. They're cotton and have a seam down the middle, which is what I wanted. This one is red and yellow back there. Super excited to wash those and wear them. I got a tank top. Let me pull these out of the package so you can see them. This is so cute. It has a little built-in bra on the inside, like a little shelf bra, and it has these cute little ruffly straps. I feel like this is very my style. Perfect for upcoming spring and summer. Super cute little yellow crossover tank. Very excited to wear that in spring and summer. Cute for like the beach or a trip or something like that. This one I was really excited for. It's a light purple basic t-shirt, but on the back it has this super cute little bow detail. At the bottom of the t-shirt it has a tiny cutout with a little bow. So I thought that was super cute because I think it's like professional enough for work, but it still has like a cute little flair to it. So very excited about that one. Okay, this black shirt, I didn't think it was ribbed, but I guess it is, but that's okay. I got it crazy on sale for like maybe $9 or something. It's a long sleeve black little ruched detail top, so thought that could be cute just for like a more wintry look. But it does have this strange seam right under the boobs here.
So that might not be the look I'm going for. We'll see. This is so cute. I can't wait to wear it. Sorry, the sun glare is really difficult right now, so maybe I'll just hold this up. So here's this dress, has little ruched shoulder, what do you call those, sleeves, has a little crisscross near with a little hook, so that's nice, so you can hook it so it stays shut, and then a little tie at the side, and here's the length. That is so cute. I can't wait to wear this. I feel like this is very much my personality, very cheerful, so I am super excited to wear that in the future. Okay, so I'm touching up my makeup right now as we're gonna go over to our friend's apartment to hang out, but I wanted to chat with you guys while I am doing that, to multitask and tell you a little bit more about the other updates of this week. So one of the big opportunities that I got this week was a big audition for a feature film, and it's so funny, in the last couple vlogs I've talked about, like, you know, getting auditions and whatnot, and I'm not even trying. Like, these aren't auditions that I necessarily submitted for or whatever. This audition is one where the production company that I have worked with before, one of their casting people reached out to me and asked me personally if I would come and audition for this role, which is one of the lead roles in this new feature film, and that is really exciting. I can't share too much about like what the company is or what the project is or anything, but I am going to be going to the audition on Tuesday, and I'm really nervous but excited, but like, I don't know, I'm trying to, like, again, it's the kind of thing where I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket so much where I care so deeply much if I get it or I don't. Like, obviously this would be an amazing opportunity, but the other thing is that I'm like very happy right now in my life, like with what's going on in my work and whatnot, so if I didn't get it, like, it wouldn't be the end of the world, like, versus I feel like before, if I didn't get something like this, I would feel really crushed. But if I do get it, amazing, and I hope that that kind of, a little bit of like nonchalant confidence will carry with me into the audition. So that's a big thing that kind of knocked on my door. Also, in updates, work has been going really great. I've really been liking the job, loving my coworkers, and we moved, the big news is we moved to a new office. We were over on the other side of town in Inglewood, and now our office has moved to like mid-city LA in like a really cool swanky building, and a really nice part of town, and there's just all these things around, like bars and restaurants and coffee shops and little parks, and it's so pleasant. So I'm really excited to be in the new space. Also, before we were on the first floor and there wasn't really any windows or views, but now we're on the 4th floor and we have an incredible view out of our office. It's just really awesome. So I am feeling very inspired about that. It's very exciting. Sometimes, you know, it's the little things, and you know, like there's a coffee cafe in the building, and there's we have underground gated parking, and we all have a parking pass. Also, I have some other opportunities that are coming up with like brands I'm partnering with and brands I'm really excited about, like with my social media stuff, and then also doing a new YouTube project as well, like kind of a collaborative scripted mini-series type thing that I'm working on. More details on that to come later, but it just sort of feels like there's a lot of cool projects on the horizon and a lot of things are happening. I may be overscheduling myself a little bit, so I have to be very mindful of that I don't overbook myself to where I go crazy like I used to do. So I definitely want to be mindful of that. It's hard when, like, I don't know, all these opportunities are reaching out and I want to say yes to everything, just because again, like the last year has been so stagnant. But it's super important to remember like what happens when you overbook yourself and what happens when I get burnt out, which I know all too well. I don't know, the world is falling into place. Both my parents have their appointments to get vaccines. Jason's had his first dose and will be getting his second dose in a couple weeks. So that's just, it's all just really exciting. I just feel like, again, everything is coming together. Christy just got her second dose today of the vaccine, so things are looking up. Things are looking up for sure. Okay, well, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to kind of give you guys a little update again about the new job, big update on Disney, and that the fact they're reopening, which is crazy. I'll obviously keep you guys posted what happens with that, if I get a call, if I don't. You'll be the first to know, probably besides like Jason and my parents. Thanks so much for watching and hanging out with me during my Saturday. I'll see you guys next week for a new video, and until then, have a great week. Bye.